That was correct. Ooh, I'm excited. What is here? Welcome back, everybody, to Blueprints. We are continuing on day 12. And it's been about a week since I recorded last, so I have a fresh mind to tackle this project. We got 20 steps from the sauna. The last couple days we tried to get the treasure maps, but I believe I've come to the conclusion that those are only valid on the day that you get them, since we have the foundation that's blocking us from getting our treasure. So we need to have a different goal to start the days with. And I would like to get to the greenhouse, and I would like to get all the other room options that we have outside here. And I think there's at least one that we haven't tried. I don't remember. So let's see what we get outside here first. Oh. A tomb. And we have to go with the tomb. Let's go look at it. Oh, okay, it's doing the automatic descent again. What the heck, okay. I have literally about the same box in my game. Looks exactly the same. An angel with a cap on? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna put it back. I don't want to screw it up. This is a massive area. What the heck? With a cowboy hat? That looks fishier as well. These two stones that are looking out of the wall. Oh, there could be a lot of secrets around here. We can light candles with our apparatus that we no longer have. We know that. These are the angels from the chapel. And they had numbers assigned to them, so maybe we need to do them in correct order. That could be the case. These are also the same candle stands as we have in the chapel. Yeah, okay, I see. Is this Sinclair's? Maybe this opens if we do it correctly. Okay. Very intriguing. And each of your journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definite dead end, or is it? Each of your journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. I'll take a picture. Yeah, it might not be the definite end. We'll see. Yeah, we might be able to light these. There's 3 lit, 6 total. How many angels do we have here? Let's count those quickly. Are there any here? There aren't even any here, okay. Let's go around. Right, 1, 2, 3. That looks very sus here. 4. 5. 6, 7. Oh, I haven't been here. What the heck? Is this Lady Epson? Open only in the event of my death. That looks like the Queen, honestly. All of the candles are lit. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. Is that him? And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary dank dungeon to be laid to rest, and that same dim somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who had loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. Why thrice? Why not twice? These are chains that seldom bend and never break, and I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the green oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. A perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore and spruce. I don't know what that means. I have to look it up. More than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains, this cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. Okay, so he failed to break the chains of his family tradition, and he kind of wishes us to break it, but he believes that the chains are strong. Let me take pictures quickly. Okay, so the one thing I didn't understand was sycamore and spruce. Let's look that up quickly. Sycamore is a name which has been applied to several types of trees. Uh-huh. Oh, that could be that huge tree on the west side of the estate. Widespread tree with cones. Okay, that's a spruce. Alright, got it. Cool. I was about to do the angels, but I think I miscounted, so let's count them again quickly. 6, 7. Is there only 7? Okay, let's look at how many there actually were. That's one of the first things we took pictures of, if I remember correctly. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there are 7. So first we need the farmer one with the farmer spatch. That's this one, no? I think so, yeah. Then we need the paddle. Oh, that's a cook. Okay. Then we need to cook. Not that. That's the king, queen. That's the polo. That's the maid. That's a farmer. That's another maid. That's the cook. Then we need the farmer person. That's this one, right? I think so. Then we need the cleaning person. That was over here, no? I think so. That's a broom. That's a broom, no? Oh, damn, now I can't see it. Let's look at the hat. We need one with a top hat. We need the person with the top hat. Who has a top hat? Ah, here. Then we need the broom person. Right, I would say. Then we need a polo player with a cap. That's that, no? And then the queen. Or king. That was correct. Ooh, I'm excited. What is here? Big arrow pointing there. We are in the catacombs. Saxophone. I like the sax. Always great in that game. Oh, a skull. Okay, you really want me to go in here. I get it. I get it. But I have to look around. That's death. We can take that. Do I want to take that? Let's take this first. The reservoir, the evacuation tunnel. This is... There's a boat. 7, 2. Let's take a picture. Okay. I would say we take this. Okay, that opens this up. Little bits everywhere. Always look at the ceiling, we never know. Why is that arrow here? I mean, it's pretty obvious that we have to go in here, no? Okay. Oh, yes, come on. Nice, can we now enter here from the outside, please? Oh, we can't push it anymore, we can only pull it, okay. The problem is... Well, let's see what's here first. Because the problem that I see is if we pull it back, then it's just gonna block us here, no? We won't be able to continue anymore. So let's check what we can do here quickly. Oh damn, this is huge. What the heck? Okay. So we can rotate this somehow, which then creates these bridges. Okay. There's a lamp there that we might be able to take. And these look like terminals that we can activate to do something. Oh, we can also go... Okay. Because I was wondering why there is this bridge piece. Because there's no doors at this lower level. But if we are able to raise this by 1 level, this entire centerpiece, then we will also... Then we can use this to go on the upper floor. And we can use this to access the current floor. But I don't understand how it works. Ah, because it has 2... Does this one have 2 pieces as well? I can't see it, because here we have 1 piece here and the second piece there, it seems. So we can walk onto here and then over there, right? So you need 2 pieces, 2 bridges. And here, maybe we have one on the other side that I can't see. But it doesn't seem like I can do anything from here at the moment, so... Let's, I guess let's pull that and see what that does. But yeah, now we can't enter anymore, exactly. But that made the other path free. I think that's probably a good thing for the moment. Dude. Aha. Points, dreams. The basement. Foundation. Okay. Let's put that together with the other piece. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Okay, so that kind of goes there. That gives us the basement here. Okay, it's kind of like that. 5. Fountain entrance. I have no idea where I am. But okay, the fountain is down here somewhere. That's interesting. The minecart. We have not seen that. Concealed entrance is 2. Okay. Oh, upgrade disc. Okay. What is this? I don't know. This middle part almost looks like a map, but it's too symmetrical, I would say. Oh. The boat. Oh, we can't take the boat. This is the reservoir. We need to drain the reservoir. In order to access the boat, because we need to walk to the boat, but we can't because there's water here. Okay. What's here? Nothing. Okay. So drain reservoir. Oh, you can't be serious. So if we look at the map, 7 is torch chamber. There's 8 dots. So 7 is the torch chamber. It's split into segments. We went through the evacuation tunnel and we would be going towards the fountain entrance, but it is flooded. So we definitely need to drain the fountain and the reservoir probably to gain access to the boat as well. So that means we need the boiler room in this run. Oof. Okay. Can't do anything here, I think. And the minecart, I do believe we need to come from the other side. Like we should now be able to come from the other side and use this passage. Okay. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything I can do here, to be honest. Torch chamber. We have an upgrade disc. Torch chamber. There was nothing else in the torch chamber, right? Should I really try to go look at it again? I don't think there was anything. And maybe I can light these, but why is it called the torch chamber? Okay, maybe we need to light these candles or torches, I guess. Okay, let's try to find the pump room. This is still closed, okay. This has been thrown over, okay. And this is still the same. He didn't wake up by all the noise we're doing here. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 bucks in the tomb. Alright. We also want to find a terminal to use the upgrade disc on. Then I would say we're going back to main entrance and try to find the pump room. I could wish again, but I don't know what that helps. We should, since we can only do it once a day, let's just always do that, I guess. I don't know. Okay, our allowance, yeah. Thank you, that's still the same. Alright, so I would also like to see a veranda, because we've not seen that before, and I think that only ever happened on the very east side. So before we go east, I'm gonna explore here, west, to have more options on when we go east. So here, straight right. I'm gonna try to keep the rooms that have multiple exits until later, so let's go, yeah, bedroom, because we will come back through bedroom here. The pictures, oh, that's the hat. So we can tell whose room this is by the hat, maybe? We should put hats on our list. Top hat is in bedroom. Okay, straight left, I would say. Should we go for pantry? I think so. And then definitely right, but maybe also left. Okay, security would actually be pretty good now. Then we can use it for the upgrade disc, as well as turn down security for later. What do we have on here? The closet. Okay. One extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. 2 extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. 4 extra items if drafted adjoined. Okay. What does that mean? Why does it say here on the left it says 2 items plus 1? Oh, that means, oh, okay, the 2 items are the base items and you get plus 1, so here you get 0. But if it's in next to a bedroom, you get 4. So which one are we going for? Definitely one off the left. I don't want that. That's like super crazy. So we have the bedroom, the guest bedroom. We have a bunch of different hallways. So this is going to be useful more often, whereas this is more useful less often. I think I'm going to go for the hallway just because it gives us more often rewards. The bedroom would have probably also been alright, but I don't want the red one. Okay. We have the night in security, right? Yeah. Then let's draft a dead end here. Yeah, let's just do the closet now. I mean, it's not optimal, but... Okay. Then we want to go straight right. Should we go parlor? I think so. Oh, that's good. That gives us the... Now, once we have this magnifying glass, the mailroom would be interesting because there's something to read there. Our regular check behind here, but there's... maybe I don't even need to do that anymore. The other 2 boxes are empty. Okay. The other 2 boxes are blue, so that's definitely false. The other 2 boxes are true. That's also false, so then that must be true. So that means it's in here in the black one. Let's validate that again. The other 2 boxes are true. But if that cannot be true, because if the other boxes both are true, then this one would be true too, then none would be false, so this is 100% false. The other 2 boxes are blue, which is also definitely false, so this must be true. Nice. Okay, now we want to go straight left. Okay. I think we could do storeroom here and then turn back, since that's a dead end. I think that would be quite alright, actually. A lot of resources. Then I quickly wanna... Yeah, that's the question now. Do I want to turn the... So since we don't have a keycard system settings. Okay, if we find a breaker box, we want to turn off the keycard system. But for that, we want to change offline mode to unlocked, so that everything opens. And then we set the security level to high, so that we need less keys. We'll just hope to find the breaker box soon. And then we'll use the breaker box to turn the keycard system off. We have 48 steps left. I would say we'll move on from the right now. Maybe we'll get a breaker box down here somewhere. That would be great. Okay, straight left. I think Nook would be good now. Sure. Gives us a key here. Now straight right. Should we go chapel? To get it out of the way. And then we'll try to go right down. And then continue on upwards. Maybe. I think that might be good. Okay, we get a gem. Very welcome. The terrace. Okay, inclined to go for den so that we have more options to move on. No, actually, no. Oh, I might actually go terrace. To save ourselves for more gems. That might actually be a good choice. Let's try. Get an orange here. Alright, there's the boat. What's that? Okay. Now we want to go straight rightish, I would say. Should we just go spare room? Maybe. Maybe we'll go spare room. It's not very useful usually. There has not been anything in here ever yet. Okay, still kind of straight right. I think I'm gonna go commissary. Or den. Maybe we'll go den for more options. I don't want to lock myself in. And then here I would be good with going either, I mean left, right, either would be good, to be honest. Is there anything in the study? There's a chessboard with a queen on it somewhere on rank 1. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything important in the study. The lavatory, I'm not sure what I would use that for. The gym, we could try to get that out of the way. Or we just do lavatory and don't enter it to get it out of the way. That would also be an option. So we get rid of a dead end. Let's do that actually, but we don't enter it. I think that's good. So far there's Never been anything in there. And for the first time we have a window there instead of pictures. Interesting. There's nothing in here. Oh, there's a chest here. Okay, if we have a sledgehammer, we'll come back. It is almost 1. Okay. We need more paths. We can't just keep only having one option. So maybe we'll get hallway to get more options. Okay. Then here, left. I don't want to spend that yet. Here, right. Okay. Commissary, I would say then. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, we have one, not enough. Okay. The salt shaker gives you additional steps sometimes. Okay, I don't really want to buy anything. We really need to find the breaker box. Let's use a key here. Then we're gonna go for observatory. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. I think we're gonna go observatory to get the extra star. Got an extra key, nice. Clavis the key. Yeah, at some point these wheels are going to be important. Not yet figured out why, what they're for. Okay, straight left. I'm still looking for the pump room. Okay, I think we're going to go courtyard to get more room options. Metal detector, that's good. That's for more keys and coins, I think, right? Yeah. Very good, because keys are going to be a problem. I don't want to go like further ahead because of the key situation. So breaker box would be great. Should we get the dark room out of the way? I think so. We'll try to get the dark room out of the way. Because we have a bunch of... Oh, okay, there is a situation going on there. Oh, veranda. I do want to get the veranda. Definitely, I want to see that. Sledgehammer. Very nice. I think we'll try the dark room first. Because we don't know what we're gonna get, so we might be locked here in a second. I want a key. Nah, don't want to spend the key. We don't have enough keys. Okay. We've passed the boats now. Okay, so the veranda doesn't really contain much at the moment. Greater chance finding items in green rooms. Okay, I would say we're pushing on. Yeah, that's what happens when we don't have keys. I'm inclined to go for gym. Just because we want room options up here. We're gonna lose a couple steps, but I think that's alright. Okay. What are we getting here? Yeah, let's use the key. We're at the top now, so... Alright, we can get... I do want to see what the vault is though. Plus 40. Breaker box would be cool because it gives us more room options again with all the security doors that we have. but we've never been in the vault. That only occurs in the last rank, so I'm pretty sure I want to see the vault. Oh. That's so crazy. We have so much money. What are we supposed to do with that? Wednesday, November 18th. That could be today. Is that today? Today is day 12. Plus 12 gives us 18. Yeah, okay. So that shows us today's date. Cool. We already knew that though. Okay, the vault is the tower. We have create again. Create, so that's an E for we. That will make sense. Oof. Where does it start? It does start at 1. Crazy, okay. So there is a box for each number up to 372. Well, if it would have been 365, I would have set this one for each day in the year. It's very close to 365 though. What date in the year is now? So we're November, there's only about 30 days left, so we're around 320. Maybe there's something in today's box, but we don't have a key anymore. So that sucks. But we could definitely figure out exactly which day is today in the year. It would be around 3:30. Yeah, it would be around 3:20 maybe. That's Anubis, right? What's Anubis doing here? Music. The family's a symbol, emblem. Strange, okay. If we would have a key, we might revisit this. Sucks that we don't have a key now. Okay. Well, we'll try to get a key and come back and open today's box. This requires a key as well, though. Really annoying. So we'll go back. We'll try to still find the pump. The commissary, that was locked by keycard, yeah. We really need a breaker box for this. Oh. Okay. We now have to go back to vault. It's costing us a couple of steps. But it is, the gym also costs us steps. Great. We can't actually open it. So let's quickly figure out which day it is today. That will take me a second. Give me a minute. Okay, so I made a list of all the months. So the 1st of January is the first day in the year. January has 31 days. So that's the 32nd. February only has 28 days. Well, so February does not always have 28 days. In leap years, it has 29. Here, okay. 1992 was a leap year. 1992, 1996. So 1993, which is what we're on right now. Right? We are in 1993. It is the year 1990. So that's not a leap year. So February has 28 days. Okay. Well, you never know. Date and time is really complicated, especially in programming. Because in programming, a date is just a number. And you can add, subtract, multiply, and divide a date by anything. Of course, dividing a date doesn't really make any sense, but you can. And that can lead to some very interesting bugs in software. Okay, so what we need... So we add 28 days to that, so that's 60. Then March has 31 again, so that's 91. So that means if November's 305, so we are on the 18th, so 305 plus 18, that means 323. That would be this one. Oh, we can't open anything here. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't seem to be anything about that. Yeah, so this is so the first of each month and which day it is in the year, but I don't think that has any relevance, so I really don't know. I think we're just gonna go back. This is all locked, so we actually do have to go back to entrance hall and hope that we can get a breaker box here somewhere. We're also starting to lose steps now, which is not great. We don't have any other options. We have a lot of money, so we could for more steps. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain extra steps. And then let's just get some more gems, to be honest. We have so much money. Oh, I shouldn't have stepped in here, I forgot. Damn it. Okay. Shouldn't have stepped in here. We're almost out of steps. We're almost out of steps. That cost me a coin. That's okay. Okay, breaker box. Food for sale. I think we have to go... Well... That's all bad. That means we are done. Right? I do have keys, but here is... So this is closed off, this is closed off, that's closed off. Or is that closed off by key? I'm not sure anymore. Maybe that's by key. Let's go back here. We do have keys. Can't get back to the foundation unless... Okay, so we get the kitchen. We try to get as much food in as possible. We'll just eat everything there is. I don't know how to open this. Let's just eat all the food. And add morning room to today's pool. Yeah, that gives us good extra steps. Yeah, okay. Okay, we want as many steps as we can get. Maybe like that, that should be enough. 41, that should be enough, no? Okay. We've never checked up here, but I don't think it's relevant, right? I just let this run because... Yeah, whatever. Maybe when you then pump water to the kitchen, it just auto-empties? I don't know. No. Okay, we're going back to the gym to see if that was a key there. I can't remember. Probably could also just check the recording, to be honest. But whatever. It's okay. We don't have that much to do anyways now. Takes a lot of steps. And no, it's also keycard locked. Okay. Well, I didn't remember that. That's key locked though. It was here. Yeah, that's key locked. Okay. I actually have an option here. Whew. I'm gonna go for the gem one. Did the pump room require a gem? Oh. Okay. Another key here. That's so annoying. Let's quickly go check outdoors. Let's quickly go check outdoors if we can use any of the items that we have outdoors. The metal detector, and we have a sledgehammer. I mean, this must lead, because there's tracks back here, this must lead to the underground area. Pretty sure. Okay, then we'll check this area quickly. If we count small gates, is that a small gate? I guess that could be a small gate. We have the sledgehammer, but I don't think we can use the sledgehammer to force this gate open, right? I think I already tried that. That could also be a date. Where did they put that trunk? Oh, there is one of those pipes. Interesting. Okay, this is where we light another flame if we can manage to get in here somehow. Yeah, otherwise I think that's it. Everything we can do today. I really wanted to get a boiler, but we couldn't, so maybe if we can get the tomb again, we'll try again for a boiler. To lower the reservoir and the fountain. We now know where the fountain is. Also, no signs of the greenhouse, no idea what that is. We'll see you in the next episode, and until then, have a good time. Take care, bye. If you've enjoyed the series so far, feel free to leave a like at the bottom. And if you don't want to miss any future episodes of this series, then be sure to subscribe and enable the bell. Take care.